How are you? Have you ever dreamt about trying to find a new job or switch your career, but there's a voice in your head telling you you just can't afford to walk away from the industry you know so well? Well, this video is for you because I know exactly how it feels. It's a really tough place to be in. But listen, I'm now on my 6th career change. I was scared as hell the first time around, but now I'm thriving and I'm in my 50s. And in this video, we're going to discuss one quick fire piece of advice that's going to change the way you think about where you are right now and start you on the path to finding your new job. If I can do it, so can you, Bab. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marv and this is Midlife with Marv. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. This is a brand new video series. It's called Career Queen Quick Takes. And that's what we're sorting out today because you're a queen and you're looking to change your career. Now, I made a big, fat, stupid mistake once. And I've developed strategies now that mean I'm never going to do it again. So I'll tell you about that story in a little while. But I'm a coach and I help women over 40 live a more marvellous midlife. So maybe the industry you've worked in for years has gone sour. No one's hiring. They are firing people left, right and centre. And you, of course, are going to be frustrated, upset, maybe even angry. But you know you need to find a new job or even switch career. You don't feel you can walk away. What are you going to do for money? Before I share my tip with you, let me tell you the story about the first time I ever changed careers. And remember, I've done it 6 times, but I don't want you to fall into the same trap that I did. So 12 months after I left uni, I landed what I thought was my dream job, trainee advertising executive at McCann Erickson. I was working on accounts, producing newspaper articles and brochures, all that sort of things. I was a trainee, remember. Problem was my colleagues were too busy to train me. They had very low expectations of me. The pay was ridiculously low. And I was really desperate to escape what I thought was a soul-crushing job where I felt I was invisible. So I agonised, thought it through, agonised again. I knew that falling off a cliff, no money, no development, having to tell my Jamaican immigrant mum that I'd left a job, I would have been such a disappointment. But what did I do? I was reckless. I went and did it anyway, and it set off a chain of events that basically meant I made a whole load of mistakes that I regret massively. I worked my notice, and they might as well have kicked me out the door. But what did I do? Every day for the next 2 weeks, I packed my bag. I put on my suit, I drove round to my best friend's house and sat in her house drinking tea, watching TV programmes, feeling very scared, worried, sick to death to tell my mother. And my best friend, of course, she thought I'd lost my mind. And you know what, maybe I had, but sometimes I think losing your mind is exactly what you need to find your soul. I quit. I felt terrible, but I also felt free as a bird. For about a day, because I was broke, no income, lying to my mum every day for 2 weeks, her figuring out or trying to figure out why I wasn't paying her bed and board, phone calls from the bank going, where's your car payments? So I quickly had to get a temp job, tell white lies because I couldn't lie to my mum. So I switched careers to be a PA to managing directors because I had those transferable skills. I could type, right? I used to work in a call centre. I could talk to people. I could deal with demanding bosses, all that stuff. So I had transferable skills. Now, I'm not saying you should jump without a parachute like I would. In fact, no, don't do it at all. But one thing I do know is that your money always follows your passion and you've got to find your passion. I thought it was my dream job, but it really wasn't. Journalism was my dream job and I didn't get there until 10 years later. So let me come to the hack in a minute. But first, I just want to find out, what's coming up for you? What's your story? Would love to know in the comments. It's my mission to kind of build a community here of women in midlife who are supporting one another, right? Now, here's that tip. Don't jump just yet. I want you to create a secret Phoenix fund, like Phoenix rising from the ashes, so that you can produce something new, you can be somebody new. And it all depends, of course, on how long you think you can hang on at work. So put some money away each week, a safety net, skip the coffee, skip the lipstick, invest in your future because it's going to save your sanity. Could be a tenner a week, it could be 50 quid a month. Maybe if you're braver, divert from your savings, your pension fund, something like that. Because what's happening at the moment is you're sitting in a false security and you think you're handling it okay, but it does erode your mental health and your well-being if you are not enjoying your job. And the thing is, you deserve a life that you really want. And I think if you don't act now, you're wasting time. Time's ticking away. And you are marvellous. Remember how marvellous you are. You have got this. And if you think you're too old to learn new skills, you need to watch this one, the next in my series. Thanks for watching. See you soon. That's it. Whoa, I know. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Right. Do we look all right? I hope so. Oh, let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin. Oh, there we are.